Meteorologist Serena Arnold here. Today is Monday, March 18th, and tomorrow, Tuesday, March 19th, is the first day of spring. So Mother Nature said, let's make it cold. And there may be a nor'easter for New England next weekend. We got a lot to talk about in 3 minutes. So a cold front swept through New England yesterday on Sunday, and this is bringing cold temperatures way down south. And I mean way down south, with seeing sub-freezing temperatures all the way through Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. There are freeze warnings all the way through the southern United States. The reason you see those further down south and not further up north is because the growing season north of there hasn't technically begun yet. It has in the southern states, and that's why they have the freeze warnings. Now, as we've been talking about for about a week now here, it's going to be a cold week for New England, but really not that cold. It's actually just going to be normal temperatures, which is going to feel cold to us because it's been so above average warmth. At the same time, there's like record-breaking warmth going on in the Pacific Northwest right now. So it's going to be a chilly week for New England, but the two shots we have of the coldest temperatures where we're going to be seeing single digits, the higher elevations, northern Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, are going to be like Friday morning and Sunday morning. So here we see Friday mornings forecast low temperatures, and Sundays just a little bit warmer. So a small clipper system is going to be coming down from the northwest from Canada on Thursday, and that's what's going to drop our temperatures Friday morning. But then it's what happens on Saturday that has my attention. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and let this play through. Little clipper system comes through, and then bam, it's that. If that storm plays its cards right and it can time it right with the cold air, that could be our storm of the winter, though it'll technically be spring. Now that potential, I think, is fairly small because a lot of ifs and a lot of things need to happen there. First, it's going to be the strength of the high pressure to the north of it and one to the west as well that are really going to be like trying to decide where this thing goes. Where this low passes with every forecast model track has been tracking further north and west. What that means is more rain for locations than snow. If this low here passes right over New Hampshire like you see here, this is a rain event for pretty much all of New England except Vermont and upstate New York. If that low, however, passes further to the south and the east, well, now you've got snow over a much larger area. Forecast models have been zero consistent with this, which means we can't put a lot of faith in it, but it's a large enough event that it's worth watching. Please do not trust anyone who's giving you snowfall total forecasts this far out for next weekend. After this, it's going to get cold for the rest of the United States. 6 to 10 day climatological outlook shows below average temperatures for much of the northern and western United States. For next week, 15th through the 31st, a lot of cold throughout the central United States, but not for us in New England. We've been running so warm and continue to run warm. This weekend is kind of our break back to normal. We'll also see if this evolves or changes. This isn't a lock it in type of thing for New England. That cold may extend further than they're expecting. So a lot going on this week and a lot to talk about. If you've got questions, let me know, and I'm going to do my best to keep you guys informed of how that forecast is evolving for this weekend.